Hello, you guys. How are you guys? Hey, Cool Gamer. Hi, 7 of us. Hi, Diane Marie. Hey, Teresa. Let me see. How is everybody today? I am doing a live. This is the only opportunity I'm going to have today, or it probably would not be at this time, but I have a busy day. I have a bunch of tie-dyes to rinse. Hey, Dazed. I have some really, really cool tie-dyes, you guys. Do you know the Dare, like from when we were kids? I found these t-shirts yesterday. I went to get some school clothes for Bentley yesterday. And then I just looked at the white t-shirts, and they had these Dare t-shirts that were so cool. Oh, Dazed, welcome. Thank you. Hey, Dazed. Hey, Pointer Lover. Tia, sending you good karma. And Lori, how are you guys? I need to put out another video today on my membership. I'm going to do that too. It'll just be talking to the locals, which Dazed went down there for the vigil. And she actually was very kind and sent me some photos. Crazy just to see like all these people. That's how I felt when I saw Hunter and Tia. Tia, you were with Hunter. I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry. That's how I felt when I saw Hunter and Allie in them. It was so weird. Like, you see these people. No, I didn't see your last live, Dazed. I've been seriously slacking on catching up with everything on YouTube. Let me look on my phone and see what it was. Hold on. Oh no. Yeah, Dazed. Did a lot of people show up? There's a couple things I want to talk about. Oh, cracking cases, a survivor telling their stories. Ooh, that looks very good. Let me grab the link and put it in chat. You guys can go save the link so you can watch it later. That's what I'm going to do. You guys can go save the link. Sorry. That looks really good. There's the link right there to Dazed more video, more than I ever had. Well, I think she means did a lot of people show up to the vigil? Hey, Lynn, stalking you. Let's see. Hey, Miranda and Mom. How are you? Good morning, beautiful. Yeah, so I want to talk about a couple things. I do want to touch back on, let's basically recap since the 1 year. I want to talk about the things that have happened from that point forward, including Dawn's letter. I wanted to show you guys there have been some mainstream media articles going around, not as many as I wanted to see. I went to both, and there was a lot of people there at both. Dude, I'm really proud of you for having people come on to tell the stories that they're telling. It's so important. It's really cool. You guys go subscribe to Dazed. Her link is right there. My last comment in the chat. Okay. I don't know if you guys have heard about the call. We're going to get into that soon. To my opinion, I think that it's worth mentioning. I could not decide if it was something that I thought we should talk about. It is so... for a couple reasons. It's just not something I was sure that I wanted to talk about. However, I do think there's an important conversation to have there that goes along with the theme of my channel, which is I'm sick and damn tired of seeing these CPS workers fail these kids. I'm sick and tired. Something has to change. Something has to change. So, anyways, let's look right here really quick first. So I searched this morning. I do this like every day, every other day. Twitter search, Google search, YouTube search, and sometimes in Facebook groups to see how many people had been writing about her 1 year and, that kind of thing. So we did there, Fox News did a couple things. The Sun did an article. Fox Atlanta, plain regular Fox News, like mainstream, which is good. I like to see that. But you know what, you guys? There's a lot of attention on this case. Here's one from Crime Online. There's a lot of attention on this case on YouTube, but not on mainstream media and not in real life. I'm sure it's different. When I went down there, because people were just there and they brought flyers and they made it a point to hang flyers and stuff. When I was there, there was not hardly anything about Summer. Like I told you guys, in the tobacco store, there was this little TV screen that played the lottery numbers and stuff. And there was one little 2-second page. The lady that worked there told me about it. And that's how I saw it, or I would have never seen it. Doesn't have her picture or anything. It just says Amber Alert, Summer Wells, and gives the details of the Amber Alert. There was signs at the end of Ben Hill Road, just a couple, and maybe one on up the road. That's it. So, as much as on here, a lot of people talk about it and know about it, that is not the way it is everywhere. I'm getting ready, so I'm listening, but I can't type. Okay, girl. She does have a big heart. Lynn, I see you sharing links. You're supposed to be resting. I told Lynn, because she's got a lot going on today, and I told her, take it easy on this stream. Don't be worrying about sharing everybody's link. I'll share any more links we need to share, okay? That way you can just kick back and relax. I know for a fact that the convenience stores will not let you put up flyers in their windows. It makes me mad. Wow. Huh. I wondered why none of them had any signs on them. But you know what? It's crazy. See, I almost called you your first name from that's hard. That's very hard sometimes on YouTube. But anyways, there was a lot of signs on Beach Creek Road for this missing dog, and there were no signs for Summer. So there's really no excuse. Candace should have been out there hanging up signs, period. You know, I can't leave Summer streams. Oh, okay. I can call you April on here. I almost said it just now. It's hard when people don't go by their first names. I've done it a million times to my closest friends. I'll accidentally say their real name, but okay. I do want to take a look at one of these just for a second before we get into this call, which, trigger warning, you guys, if you haven't heard about it, it is really disturbing. I do find it interesting. Evil Exists pointed out that Summer in this last photo with Dawn, which, you know what? Wonder if he knew that would be the last photo. Look at him. He looks somber, doesn't he? It has a somber feeling, right? The whole entire photo. Oh, shoot. Well, I don't even have y'all looking at it. I'm sorry. Hold on. I know for a fact after being out there, I would get up every morning and put my boots on and my gear, and I would do searchers myself if it was my child, and a lot of room for error in finding her. Bieber, hello. I'll share Bieber's link, Lynn. Give me just a second. Don't do it. And yeah, he does. He looks somber in that picture. There we go, you guys. Hold on. Let me go get Bieber's link. Please, Lynn. I really don't want you to do it. So, I would be out there searching every day. I mean, you, like you said, a lot of room for error. I don't care how many people have searched and how many have been done. It is so thick, so luscious. It is the country. You People are never found in these places if you want them to disappear. You know what I mean? There are so many places to hide someone or for someone to be that. Hold on, I'm trying to get your channel, your link. Here we go. Oh yeah, she has a, don't be trifling. You have a wrench, I forgot. But some people don't like to drop their own links. Okay, but anyways, yeah, he looks super somber in that, doesn't he? I don't know. I'm starting to think now that that freaking call has came out. Like I said, you guys, I have went back and forth with if I wanted to discuss this, but I think it's important. I don't think we're going to listen to it or anything. I think we will just, I'll play some of Evil Exists video, which if you guys are not subscribed there too, definitely subscribe to all the links that we drop. They're all to really good channels. Don shared a heartbreaking video on the 1-year anniversary of his daughter's disappearance. Let's see if it puts the letter, because I wanted to look back at this letter before. Or I'm getting all twisted. Are they not going to put the freaking letter? Nope, I guess I'll have to go to their YouTube channel. I watched Chris McDonough last night. He was going through their photos. Did you guys watch that? It was actually super interesting to look way closer at the photos. Now I want to go through and look for myself. I didn't watch the whole thing. I maybe caught like 10 or 15 minutes. But, oh, hey, Cher. Lynn. Oh, shit, I shared the wrong tab again. Y'all, I'm tripping today. I'm seriously slacking. Just, this is going to be a laid back live. Okay. Yeah, that was so interesting looking deeper at the photos, looking at their tattoos. And some people get tattoos that mean nothing, but some people, that's how they express themselves. So, hello, beautiful Cher. It was super good. I liked it. Thank you, Bieber. Have you seen John Walsh's daughter's interview? I've watched a little bit about him and this situation, but not a ton. In the back window of my car. I need to know more about what she's saying. Like, I need more details. Hey, Woofy. Okay, so yeah, she I don't know. That picture just makes me wonder if he wait, is this a new one? There's a new video on his channel. Hadn't seen this yet. Had you guys? Why am I not getting alerts? Everyone, thank you for son shared on Beach Creek. Oh my God, thank God. That is so cool to see on Beach Creek. Oh, look at the little trolls doll. Thank you. All these places, many other reporters and stations that work so efficiently and respectfully on the 1-year anniversary of Summer's disappearance. Well, I hadn't seen this, you guys, so, Oh, no, Bieber, I'm not on my regular account. Like, I'm on my tie-dye, like, because I had to create a Gmail for tie-dye. I'm on that YouTube page. I am subscribed on my regular account, but maybe I'll unsubscribe and redo it. Thank you, everyone that helped clean Warriors Park after the prayer vigil for Summer Wells. The state park required that all things were cleaned up and removed, bringing the area back to its natural state by 10 p.m. that evening. Thank you for helping. Currently, there is a discussion with the park to gain permission to place a permanent setting bench at this location in honor of Summer, which would be awesome. Now, there was a whole situation where some people had brought some things for Summer. The things had been removed. Bullhorn Betty and some other people had thought that they were stolen, but now we know that it was park policy, they were removed. Also, my candles were removed that I left out there a long time ago. I just didn't say anything about it. Someone had sent me a picture and told me that, the candles were removed and something else. Oh, the candy, which I understood that. I figured that's what it was and didn't say anything about it. So now we know there's no bandit out there stealing memorial stuff, which would be weird. What? Hold up. Cher says, that's a lie. I called law enforcement. No one had anything from Summer removed. They were super confused who took anything when I called. Wow. Well, my stuff was the candles from the stuff that me and Pink Dahlia left really were removed, but that was like long before. It was way before, a couple days, maybe a week, or I don't know. It was before the vigil, before they had all that down there. Wow, it's all lies. Cher, I'm starting to wonder. Lynn, you shared the family channel and everything. Stop it. I'm starting to wonder. I don't know how many people could be involved in this and how deep it goes. My vape is not working. Damn it. Well, I mean, that was a nice thing to do, I suppose. But let's get to the statement for a minute, and then we'll get into talks about this call. You to come home. Tim, honey, you should not. Bieber, did you know that Tim sung this? I thought the balloons that were on the tree was something that y'all left, because I even told Days that was from y'all, but I was wrong, I reckon. We did leave balloons on a tree. I think those may have been removed too. I love you too, Lynn. It is true. Things are not allowed to be left at state parks. Yes, there is many. Y'all, did any of you hear my dad speak about my past yesterday? It mimics Wells' behavior. There is many involved, but why? No, I have to go back and watch that. I was doing a million things yesterday and missed it. Plus, it was like kind of during the day, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. That's not Tim singing? Are you sure? Because that's what we were told. That's what a lot of people said the other day. And right here in the description, it says, song by Robin. Hold on. Hold on. Is it on this? Where does it say? I swear it says, this version just shares a few words from the song. This version just shares a few words from the song, but these words are very fitting to exactly how Don is feeling and thinking during this season of his life. Hold on, you guys. Okay. This statement from Don that he has written for June 15th completes the video. Don is deeply grateful for everyone that has given their hearts, prayers, helps, and encouragements during this year without Summer. TM. Find Summer Wells. I swear, somewhere else that it says that it was written by Robin, and then this was like Tim's version. That is Tim singing. I thought so. I didn't, and I really wish you wouldn't play it. Bieber, I'm going to play like about 5 seconds of it, just to let you hear. Okay. My child, to this new tune of yours,
life, and while we wait.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. See, edited version of song, Tim Mullen. That's where it was that it said that. I don't like this song because it pushes a narrative that I don't like. It just I'm trying to see if they used that part in the song. I don't think they did. It says something about where are your little feet gonna like take you now, basically, like saying as if Summer did, Summer did this. She ran off, which I know that that's one theory, but I can't believe you didn't know that, Bieber. You got to go listen to the whole thing. Listen to my Father's Day stream. I think it's an hour. I don't recall timestamps. But my dad talks about my past and things that happened. My grandma selling my mom on the street. Oh my God. You can link it in here if you want, or at the end, I'll go grab the link, and that way after the live, people can go watch it and I'll watch it. Oh, I wonder, how was that share with your dad? When I saw that you had that posted, I thought, oh my gosh, what an experience, what a day. My ears are gonna bleed. Not Mullins. That's so wrong. Read my comments. I don't know which one or where, Lynn. I don't. Oh, I'm getting lost. I'm gonna have to. I can't go back any further. Well, I'm just going to be let it known. I think Tim Mullins is a creepy goofball. I don't know how directly involved he is. Robin, on the other hand, I think has caught a terrible rap, and I hate it. So Bieber was there at the vigil, and I'm glad you said that. She had mentioned that Robin was very sweet and kind, and she really liked her. She got really good energy from her. And I think that she just, see, I was really suspicious of her at first. And just I think her giddiness and like her excitement was bizarre, watching that, like when you're searching for a baby. But I think that she was just awkward, and I think it's a weird situation that most people are never in. Most people are certainly never in a situation like this twice. I mean, most people besides Candace and Grandma, but my kidnappings, lots. Oh my God, Cher. I can't believe y'all got into all of that. I'm going to definitely listen to that. Oh, and you're brave to put all that out there. That's awesome. I don't know, Tracy. Okay, let's see. Dance to the new tune of your life. That is weird. I read through the lyrics on here the day it came out, and I don't know. So much anxiety in getting to know your dad after 33 years. Oh, I bet. Oh my God. That's so awesome though, because you could really help a lot of people. That's why I love that I love just your place in the community, because in a true crime community, I don't know. I just think somebody who's been through the things you've been through, you could help a lot of people. I think Robin is scared, possibly, but also, in my opinion, creepy. Huh. Maybe she is scared. That could explain some of the awkwardness, That's true. She could be scared potentially. I'm still unsure about Robin. Huh, Mimi? I don't know. I'm starting to question some of the psychic stuff a little bit. I'm going to save that for another day when my friend does her story on it. Anyways, I wanted to get to this letter really quick to look at just a couple of things that yesterday Chris McDonough pointed out that I thought were really interesting. I think if you look even closer at things, you start to see things maybe you didn't see before or seeing it a little bit differently. And I think it's really interesting when it comes to like analyzing something they've wrote like this. Since you've been gone, I've been completely devastated. I looked everywhere for you, my beautiful girl. Remember, this is written at the beginning like it's written to Summer. And my number one thing that stood out to me that just pissed me off instantly was it is signed Dawn Wells. To Summer, signed Dawn Wells, not Daddy, not I love you, baby girl, and I'll be here waiting for you. Love, your favorite person ever, your daddy. You know what I mean? Bieber. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, there's a story coming today. Oh, damn. I can't wait for that. Yes. Oh my God. You guys definitely want to see the live from her later. I cannot wait. We need to look at what's around this letter, like the pins. That's weird. Huh. Hadn't thought about that. Oh, I wonder. I mean, Dawn probably, or did Dawn write this and mail it to someone? The spelling makes me think that it was not Tim. Look at the way he spelled beautiful, devastated. But then again, if somebody wanted to, I wish we knew what Dawn's writing looked like, but if someone wanted to seem like Dawn and write a letter, they would probably misspell stuff on purpose. Please wait till I get home. When I first heard that song, I thought it was something that Dawn wrote in a statement. But why would you put that lyric in? She needs to get used to being missing. So weird. The lyrics are so, I don't know. Why? Wait, I bet you it's on this video. Yes, in the transcript. That's how we looked at it the first time, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I swear. Okay, I'm losing it. Like, you know how it has the transcripts? Where is it at? Show transcript. There we go. Oh, here we go. I cannot sleep with your smile in my mind. Here's the part that really, oh wait, it's not going to be in this one because this is not the full song. It's the part about her little feet. Where will your little feet take you this time, or something? Like, I don't know. Very weird. Okay. I thought YouTube would be the most powerful tool to help find you, and perhaps it still could be, but at what price? But at a price we may not be able to afford. Our family may not survive. So he's blaming YouTube, of course, for not. He's not blaming the crack, the hookers, the missing child, the affair with the teenager, the drugs, the alcohol, the money issues. No, it's none of that. It's YouTube that ruined the family. Okay, Dawn. Sure. It's called self-awareness, okay? And I'm like 30 seconds behind because you did read it. Yeah, I wish we had the full song though. But what, I didn't see that get used to her missing. I don't know. I'm confused, you guys. It's Tim. They tried to make writing look bad on purpose. Benny and I both agree that is not Dawn's writing. Ooh, interesting. Well, I mean, Dawn doesn't have, there's no, like, what is that underneath it? Carpet? Or like, which it could be a picture that, like, it could have been mailed, I suppose, but I don't know. Anyways. Yep, exactly. Has anyone noticed how Dawn, Candace, Jody Sue, Robin, and Hunter all have the same nose? Short on the face with the roundest tip. Are they all related? I have not noticed that. Looks like a road, yeah. But I guess he could have mailed it to Tim and Tim taken the picture because he can't take a picture in jail anyways. Um, or if he can, if he has a cell phone. There's cell phones in there, yes, but we don't know that he has one. With so many thoughts of people harming you, and I know you want to come home and there's nothing I can do. I'm powerless. How sad is that? And what if they did sell her or something? Dawn has said a lot of stuff about her being in dungeons, about just weird stuff that makes you wonder. Like that, I don't know. I know you want to come home. I hope that thought eats him alive. I do. Because even if they didn't directly do this, because I've asked myself before, what if they didn't? What if they're innocent, and they've gotten so much backlash and stuff? They still deserve it because look at the life those kids were living. And if anything happened to Summer at the hands of someone else, it's because they were just too messed up and not watching her. If an accident happened, if she ran off, either way you go, it's their fault. I'm just not buying it. I don't think the chances of her wandering off or getting kidnapped, and also her going under and being saved, and also Rose being missing, all of those things make it even less likely than your average kid that would go missing. No, he said something about the new journey. Oh, yes, okay. Why in the hell would she be happy in her new journey? Yeah, let's say she is kidnapped. Imagine what her life is like right now, unless she's been illegally adopted to somebody, which is also possible. But I mean, hello, when you sell someone into trafficking, do you think their life is their new journey? They would call it that? No. They oh, I'm getting frustrated. And my brain's fuzzy anyway. It's early. I ain't even had caffeine yet. I'm drinking my Mellow Yellow now. Don tried to take another child, and then they lied on him. He was trying to help the little girl after Summer went missing. Now, I remember this. It was like someone locally that lived close. He was driving through there. I heard him telling Cher, actually. And the little girl was like down by the road or something, and he took her up to the house and brought her back to her family, and they tried to act like he was over there trying to take her, right? Oh yeah. That's true. He made a lot of weird statements to Cher, including the what she looks like now, which I think I don't think he actually knows what she looks like, but just the way he was describing her, how her hair looked and things like that. In either way you go, somebody definitely knows something, unless she ran off on her own devices and has not been found, which is possible seeing the layout, but why was she unattended? See, I don't think it's possible, because where could she go? She'd go off that mountain, off the backside of their property, and she'd have to cross the creek and climb up the guardrail to get, where that guardrail is before you get to the brown shed. How could she come down there? And then let's say that she came down the driveway, that side. She could maybe come down. I still think she'd probably twist an ankle or tumble or roll an ankle. But I don't know. I just don't think that she would come down that hill and come all the way, unless she had went off into the woods. There's like a 20% of their land that I saw that we couldn't get to, that possibly was easier to walk off of. I don't know. I just don't see it. Hey, Amber. We live on 21 acres. My son cannot go out of my eyesight. This case has terrified me. I'm the same way. Do not even go behind the house, not even for 2 minutes. And let me ask you guys something with little kids, or if you used to have little kids. Your kid walks off on foot, and they're only out of your sight they could have only been gone for 2 minutes. but let's say 10 minutes. But Candace says 2. Um, when do you call the police? Do you go look for them first, or do you look while calling police? Do you call police first? And do you go off looking for them in a car, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes away driving, or do you go on foot? Or maybe in a car, but just looking close by. Because let's say they walked away, they only had a minute or two, they're not going to get that far. On the property, yeah. Yeah. I'm so beat. Went for a great run with my daughter this morning. She wears my old ass out. Oh, that's awesome, Delana. Oh, you're so cute. I love, like, it's, did you change? I like your picture, but I love seeing you guys on the screen. When the picture gets bigger, you can really see people. I try my best to find her first, but if 5 minutes goes by, I'm on the phone with 911 looking for her. I start out on foot because she's only 17 months. Okay, let's see. I don't own a car, so I'm going to go on foot while calling police. I go on foot while screaming their name. I have 5 kids and I've been here. Look while calling police. Go on foot shouting their name. I look first. It would only take me a couple minutes of freaking out to call the police. To 2 minutes, yeah. I would call police within a minute or two. I'm not waiting at all for that. I'm calling police while I'm looking, and I'm going to be looking on foot first, unless I had maybe like a 4-wheeler or something like that. And then because we live in the country, literally I'm sitting on my front porch and I can't see another house anywhere around. There are houses, but they're just not super close. Oh, I'm doing okay. Doing pretty good hanging out with you guys. My grandbabies are never left unattended, but my daughter is a bit different than me, but they live in the country. I keep telling her not to let them venture by themselves. No way. Because you know what? Like, what scares me where I live? The coyotes, the bears. There's coyotes that like have killed a bunch of stuff around me. There's a lot of stuff like that that can get you out in these woods. Everyone is looking on foot. I wonder, why did Candace jump in the car? Amber, that's why I asked that. I think she was gone for a while. I think that Candace hadn't seen her for a while. I'm talking like maybe 30 minutes. And she thought she could have why else would she go in the car? Candace couldn't do that because no phone service. She could call she called Dawn and she used Mom's phone for 911, so she wouldn't have to, like, I'm talking about calling while looking, but before I think that I would maybe look for 1 or 2 minutes and then I'm calling. I'm not waiting at all. You know what I mean? I might look for a minute or two. Then if I was her, I'd go over to my mama's house or to my house, and then I would call and then go keep looking some more. I agree with that. If she would have just walked or ran off playing, they would have found her in that short amount of time. She would have been gone at least an hour, in my opinion. Oh my God. That's true, Teresa. And typically a 6-year-old, like especially little girls, a lot of times I don't, like, at least the ones that I know, and my little niece, she used to be here every day while her mom worked and things like that. And she would have never went off by herself. She would want either another kid, a person with her, like not into the woods far. She might go like across the yard, uh, or something, but she's not going to be like going off on an adventure. By the time kids are like 5, they get that. Like toddlers usually go through a phase where they're not scared of much, but then they get that fear back, you know. My son got lost on the first day of school, and boy, he was sad, and I was crying all over the place. I watched out for him and called police. They told me to come in and make a report. Wow, I can't believe they didn't come to you. Oh, 2-year-old. You guys have babies the best ages. I'm way behind. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me try to get through these comments really quick, and we'll keep going. She used Grandis's phone to call 911. Oh, wow, April, that's crazy. I would call child's name, call my husband, and then police, all while looking on foot, car, or ATV, whatever's needed. Thank you, Lynn. Stop, though. I'll drop channel links at the end. I'll go through and drop Bieber, Dazed, Amber, Share, and any others. Me and my ride seen a black bear crossing the highway coming from the vigil. First bear I've ever seen. It wasn't very big. Looked to be teen or early adult bear by size. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? And that's the stuff that scares me. I seen a bear like half a mile from my house. That was the first one I've ever seen like that. And it crossed the road in front of me. It was walking on its hind legs straight up like a human, and crossed the road, and then just like climbed up there was like a cliff to the left, and it climbed up it. But mostly neighborhoods. I would have everyone searching. I think when Candace got home, she started drinking and drugging and passed out. Grandma, I do too. I've thought that too before. The video Common Sense. No, I didn't. Even at 9. Exactly. The coyotes are bad where I live too. Even the damn hawks will take your load. Yeah, actually, Bieber, one of my oldest son, one of his dogs got carried. It had to have gotten carried off by something. There's another little dog with it that was scared to death too. After we were at the mall, and I turned around and he was gone. I was a mess, and the whole mall shut down in seconds. Oh my God! Under a clothes rack. Here's another one whose kid hid. Oh my gosh. No. Lawson mentioning summer went further than they expected. I'll play it. Let me look. Sorry, I just don't like getting too far behind in the chat. Lynn, I don't see nothing from you. Common Sense. Let's look it up. This is the part, though, that stood out after watching Chris McDonough's video. I'm sorry, my beautiful girl, that I completely lost my mind. And I do think that's an interesting statement, but let's get out of this and look for that video. You got me curious now. And then I'll show you guys the video on the call. And we're going to have a talk about this because it was something I wasn't sure that we should talk about, but it's out there, it's everywhere. So I think the conversation, we need to have a conversation. How do you spell it? Let's see. Common Sense True Crime. Never heard of this channel. Oh, here we go. She got further than they expected. Where in the world is Dawn Wells? What did I do? Where in the world is Candace? She couldn't even make a statement. What's wrong, Candace? Are you scared? Are you feeling like people are getting close to finding out what happened or something? Where were you? You can't even make a statement? Think the police, think the searchers, think EquiSearch, think the media? Really? Shame on you. Not only can you not hang posters, not be out there searching, but you're also can't even make a damn statement. But you can get on YouTube every single night to live stream with men. You can get on there flirting and doing stuff like that. Here you go. I don't know, but here's mine. Hold on one sec. I'm going to have to mute for us to play this, though, because my headphones just died. Bentley.
Red means excitement. Red means culture. Red means indulgence.
I will play this video with fair use, but I'm going to share the link to this channel in just a second. One sec. I'm going to grab it while it's playing. Oh, shoot. It's echoing because I didn't have it muted. I'm going to mute now. I was coming to unmute it to tell you guys what it said if you guys are just listening. I know some people just listen. So it said, this is from a press conference that happened right after Summer went missing. Lawson says Summer left the house and got a little further away than they expected.
Post. Kind of landmarks and sort of an area
just around Ben Hill Road in that area. That's the main, because she's 5 years old and she left the house, and evidently she got a little farther than they expected.
So
Evidently they got a little further she got a little further than they expected. Wonder what makes him say that. And the fact that they have come out now saying that if this happened right, like this was from an earlier press conference, and they've come out now saying there's no sign that she was abducted, no sign that, there's no sign that anything happened. It could be foul play, could be whatever. There's nothing that points towards an abduction, and it could be foul play. That was a statement they made recently. Here's the channel. I put it in the chat. Oh God, I want to know what you guys think. In my opinion, Lawson makes statements like he was there. I've thought that before, Yenny. I really have. Hey, Anonymous. I don't believe she did. I don't know. It took her 10 days to appeal for her daughter. So not surprised she's late with the statement a year later. Hey, Anonymous. They don't owe us anything. Truthfully, they don't. I mean, yeah, at least Don did put out something. He is locked up. I'm sure Candace could have done one. But then again, they don't owe us anything. No, they don't owe us. But when your child is missing, like, it's important. The more you talk about her, the more awareness, the more likely she could be found. And also, you would think that even not for us, but something for her. Like, I'm not saying they owe us, but don't they owe her? Don't they? They do owe a thank you to all the people searching for her. And to me, it's just, it says a lot. It really does. The fact that you can get out there and get on YouTube to flirt with different men creators, but you can't even make a statement to Summer and to the media. I don't know. She's disconnected because she knows she's gone for good. There's no other explanation for the behavior. It's sickening. See, in my opinion, Dawn always seemed like he really, like Summer was precious to him. You know what I mean? He did always speak of her in that way. And then this makes me think, this video, we'll play the rest for a second, but it makes me think the boys saying that they were playing hide and seek. You know, that's come out recently from Chris McDonough saying that that was a statement the boys made. Now, we also have found out that they could have been playing the Hello Neighbor game or watching someone play it on TV, which we know they like to do that because there's a hide and seek game in that. But I don't know. Hello, Mick, you, I love you. Welcome. Hey, Kim. Right on, they owe their sons. Yeah, a letter to their sons. I'm not saying this is how I would act, be beyond grateful and gracious. I know you. I know what you mean. You are just being a fair and balanced. That's good. I'm over Ronnie Lawson too. Let's watch the rest of this really quick. Oh, now I'm even more curious about this hide and seek stuff. So it says, for you guys just listening, so question, is this what Candace and Grandis said happened the night before? When did the story of someone luring her away from the basement become the norm? She walked away. Thank you. This is why I always say, who was the last person to see her and where? Because she was last seen going downstairs to play. She was last seen by mom going in the house. Then we hear the boys have said that she was last seen going outside. Then we have the news lady saying that Candace told her that Candace and Summer were outside and Candace went in and came back out and she was gone. There have been so many different versions of this. What happened? Who was the last person to see her? And where was it? Was it as she was getting ready to walk downstairs? Was it as she was leaving the downstairs to go outside? Was it as she was walking away? I mean, I don't know. It says, I'm sorry, that makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Knowing the truth about what happened to Precious Summer seems to be getting further away from us. I love you too, Bieber. But, as you're typing that, I was just thinking, man, I need to start, I need to start, I don't know, doing videos on the other cases some because I'm getting so worked up about this. But seems like every time I talk about this case, I'm going off. I apologize, you guys, but damn, I just feel like, which I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying on this till the end. I will follow it till the end. I just don't want to, I don't know. It's hard. You get so frustrated. You get so emotionally invested and you see so many stupid ass people and you're just like, really? After all this, we know nothing for sure. Sorry, heard Bentley cry. It scared me. I jumped up. Isn't that weird? I never saw Lawson say that before. I hadn't either. And it's crazy that we wouldn't notice that or somebody wouldn't. Whew, my heart's racing. I heard Bentley scream. It scared me. I thought he got hurt. We love you right where you're at. Thank you. I love you guys. We all feel the same. It is a little frustrating. Hi, Sandy Beach. Good to see you. I wonder if she's near the stables. The employee just said there was a truck there all day. Is it Dawn's? That right there has got me all confused too. Their truck was there pretty much all day. Huh? I think the first news report saying she was last seen walk away has something to do with Lawson saying this. I think the story changed. And I was wondering, maybe because of the footprint, that is that like, I've never seen that verified anywhere ever. If somebody can tell me where it's been verified, let me know, because I would love to see that. That is a for sure thing. I don't want to repeat something that's not true. We all are tied to summer. Okay, let's see. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about is this new phone call that was released. Now, I thought, I don't know if this is something that we should talk about, but it's kind of, I've been everywhere anyways, so I think that it would be good for us to have this conversation. I'm not going to play the call, but I am going to play part of Evil Exists video from it. And let me share his channel, or their channel, in the chat. Have you guys heard of this? I'm sure you have, but just curious before we get into it. Never verified by law enforcement, but I think footprint was a lead, but it fell through. I think because they kept saying no sign of abduction. I think on duty run with radar, not verified. The employee was wrong about the truck. According to Candace, they were only at the horse pond approximately 30 minutes waiting on the prescription. Yep, that's what I thought. It was hardly no time. So this call came out. I think we'll just watch the video and it will explain it, and then we'll have the conversation after.
I don't know what to think about this, but as you know, I always bring the latest info.
I forgot. I need to mute.
Or what is out there about the Summer Wells case each day. Today, I was emailed a link, and when I listened to it, I could hardly believe my ears. If this is true or not, I have no idea. When I listened to it, I literally sat there with my mouth wide open. I wasn't even sure if I should mention it today, but I would rather you listen and judge for yourself, since I'm sure many of you have already heard this call.
So that's kind of how I feel. I think that it's already out there. I don't know what to say. Hold on.
It's going around and spreading like wildfire already. During this recorded call, we hear a lady saying there's a man who works with her husband, and he is dating the social worker involved in the Wells case. Apparently, this social worker is a licensed therapist too, and she is specifically in charge of the youngest brother, Waylon, I believe is his name.
So this is the first part of what I wanted to talk about. If you are a therapist who works with a child in a case like this, you shouldn't be telling anybody besides the police what that kid says. You certainly shouldn't be telling your friends. And if you are told something like this, you shouldn't be putting it on, like reaching out to YouTubers and doing that. This is a police issue, and it's honestly could be, yes, it gives us an idea of what could be, but also, does it hurt too? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I think that we need to demand better from CPS, from DCYFS, or whatever. That's not what it's called here, but of child services. They have to do better. This is ridiculous. When you go to a counselor, you don't want that shared with anyone. That's your private, intimate thoughts and the things that are, I don't know. I don't trust the hearsay either. That's why I don't even know. This is the thing. Now this narrative from this call is going to be put out there, and we don't know if it's true or not. It gets things stirred up. There are some things that make me think it could be. But then again, I mean, so take it with a grain of salt. Mandated reporters are never to disclose info. Exactly, especially a child. The pandemic, Andrea, you are exactly right. Think about Harmony and Oakley Carlson, and oh, it's frustrating. But you know what? Hire more people. Do something, because this is a very important job you have, child services. If you don't have enough workers, because a lot of times that's the case. These caseworkers, they have so much on their plate. Okay, well, hire some more people. It's a pretty important job, you know? And I hope and pray that if this is true, whoever had put this out learns a lesson. Oh, Andrea, that's crazy. That's one that I'm trying to watch closely too. A psychologist can only report certain things if they suspect something. But this right here is it, and it needed to be reported. I'm going to mute and this play a few more seconds. I'll be right back.
According to this lady, the social worker said that Waylon doesn't talk much and just stares at walls. He is totally traumatized. Now, the lady on this call says she spoke to her husband's colleague, who said Summer's not alive because his girlfriend is Waylon's social worker, and he told her what happened. She then goes on to say Waylon said his parents set something up because they owed a lot of money to someone, and he was supposed to be given as well. Don owed someone money, and he couldn't pay.
So are you guys hearing this? To me, I wouldn't take this and believe it. I think that we should not do that. We should just, oh God, I don't know. This is such a bad situation. I just think it could be true, but also you have to keep in mind that this is like, it's hearsay. So, it's a possibility. Just keep and I just don't want you guys to hear and watch stuff and just believe it. Even if I tell you, even no matter who tells you, don't ever do that. Always look for the proof, the evidence. Always make sure if somebody comes and they, like, YouTuber reads you an article and tells you a story, then you go check out that article yourself. If they tell you about another YouTube video, go watch that video. Like, it's so important. If the info in this call were true, then why haven't Don, Candace, and Grandis been arrested? However, I do feel that Candace and Don are capable of harming or neglecting their kids to death. Well, it wasn't reported. I don't think it was reported to the police until recently. Also, they'd have to find corroborating evidence. I don't know how you say that word. I used to know, but people on YouTube say it all wrong all the time, and now Crafton and Kim's song and stuff, I don't remember the right way to say it. I'm sorry. I'm a mandated reporter, and if they know something, they have to report it, and certainly not on YouTube. By what exactly? Mrs. Kelly, yeah, this song. He said, she said, he said. Definitely hearsay. Fact checking, super important. In my opinion, and this happened to somebody has called me to tell me information, I have encouraged them to call, and that's it. Not a professional. I wish other people didn't act like they were. That's what I would do too. I would direct you to call the police, and or maybe I would help if it's like an addiction issue or something like that. Or I could maybe help you find the resources and the right person to talk to, but that's it. Should have never revealed to anyone other than law enforcement. We're heading into our beautiful city for some dinner and shopping. Aw, awesome, Delana. I heard the phone call on BK's Live, and the man and woman gave the guy's name. I know they did. Yep. I heard that. If this were true, why aren't the boys in protective custody? They sure wouldn't have been allowed any contact with the kids. Well, Dee Dee, this just came out, recently. It was only reported to, the call was, this recording was made 2 months ago, but I don't think it was directly reported. I'm actually not sure on the details of that, but that's the way it seemed. And Yeah. Collaborating. If Don owes money to the Trent. Well, this is what makes me, the only thing that makes me, there's a couple things that make me wonder if this could be true. They did take the boy's clothes, and they are that about his age. And the other thing, the $50,000 text. Remember Don saying that he had borrowed $50,000 from someone and he owed them or whatever? Law enforcement would be in constant contact with it, but this is not from the foster parents. So you have to hear the whole call. It's from supposedly one of their counselors told her husband, and her husband, like they told their friends who told. I think it's all
However,
there
things
is a
did go as
recording.
planned on that day, and when they realized what was going on, Summer tried to run away, so she didn't make it out alive. She doesn't know if it was a Ben Hill Road or if this took place somewhere else. I really don't want to go into detail here about this, but the link is in the description. Take a listen for yourself, and you let me know down below whether you feel like there is any truth to this.
The parents apparently had set something up because they owed a lot of money to somebody, and when it come time to pay, Dawn couldn't pay.
So the point of the call was basically they were like, we want to report it, but we can't report it to to the police because basically it's a good boys. What is it called? Like the boys club or whatever. And like these, you guys just have to hear the call. Law enforcement would be involved and know this info. Well, they didn't. That's the thing. That's part of the call. So that's part of the call. So law enforcement actually was not involved yet at the time of the call. Just listen to the whole call if you want. And Amber, I know that you will look at it with I was only telling everyone else like it's hearsay. I just don't want people hearing stuff and just believing it, and because we don't know. It's just now it's basically just part of another theory. Hey, Mystic Firefly. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Okay, if you have not heard the call, prepare yourself because it's graphic. It's beyond ridiculous that they thought it was a good idea to tell anybody this besides law enforcement. Thank you, Bieber, and I agree. They should have went to law enforcement. She says in the call that she was afraid because she had I don't know. You just have to hear it. The good old boys club. Yes. Often, words get stuck somewhere between my brain and my mouth. That just happened to me. It happens to me all the time. Or I'll be right in the middle of saying something and then I forget and then I have to really try really hard to get it back. Please play it. I need to know. Mystic Firefly, I will. I'm getting ready to get off here for now. I'm going to link it. I'll link the call in the chat. Wouldn't the counselor be reporting to law enforcement? Before they even got hooked up with counselor, wouldn't law enforcement be involved? So no, this is his regular counselor that he goes to, his worker, and in the call they claimed that law enforcement wasn't aware. They should have been, yes, but that's what they say in the call. To tell a YouTuber. Do you think the caseworker did? In the call, she says that basically that they think that it won't do anything anyways because they're all protecting each other. I don't know. Let me stop telling you guys and you guys just hear it for yourself, okay? Law enforcement used both scent dogs used to track a live person and cadaver dogs. And if they went over the vehicles with the dogs, cadaver dogs should have alerted to the truck if she was deceased there. Dee Dee, I've wondered about what kind of dogs they used and that kind of stuff too. And I know there are videos out that go into more detail. I just haven't seen them. But I remember lives with dog handlers being on the live streams. Wonder, let's see. I know, Delana, it's crazy. When I was learning English, I had the word in my brain, but my tongue refused to say it. I'm just going to say this. It all smells like a fish story to me. As my dad would say, God rest his soul. Yeah, I think for me, the only reason that I'm wondering if there's truth there, and maybe there's some truth there and there's some, some's not, is because of that FBI list of the boys' clothes that were taken. And also because of Don and his talk about borrowing money and stuff, about owing that large amount of money. They did the same with Barry Morphy, too. 2 DAs gone. He got his charges dropped. Incompetent. She was on YouTube Lives. Ain't that the truth, Andrea? All right, let me grab I'll find it. You guys listen for yourselves. Next time we have a live on Summer that something happens, I'll hear what you guys think about it. I really wrestled if I would even talk about this, but it's on so many other channels, and it's really going around anyway. So I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to have the discussion about CPS workers. And we were having this discussion yesterday about Harmony. Something's got to change. There has to be an overhaul of the whole entire system, and things have to change.
Mom's prescription at Walmart.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get you guys that video.
I was emailed a link.
If you are in a position like this, tell law enforcement. Call, YouTube wouldn't be the place for something like that. I know we get frustrated because we don't hear a lot from police sometimes, but there's a reason. The reason we don't hear from it's to protect the case so that later on somebody can, somebody can pay for it. I don't think a 7-year-old could verbalize hearing his parents talking about owning a lot of money. I think it's like the 10-year-old. Okay, got it.
I was emailed a link.
For Mom's prescription.
Okay. So there it is in the chat. You guys have a listen if you want to. Next time something comes out, we'll see. I'll see you guys and we'll see what you think about this. Everyone knows about the evidence inventory log and about the money Don owed. That's true. Well, about the money. I don't think the evidence log, I don't know if that was out yet at the time this was made, but it could have been. And that is super true about the money. So somebody could make it up and make it fit those other things. Or, like I said, maybe parts of it are true and some of it's embellished. And I think that's kind of how it is dealing with Dawn and Candace anyway. Like a lot of the stories we hear, are not true, even straight from them. I love you, Sandy Beach. I love all of you guys. Yeah, I'll let you guys go. I'll see you next time something happens with Summer. I do have a couple other videos I'll be doing in the meantime. There are some updates with Orrin and Orson. I want to do a live stream on the Elise Pauler case, which is the real story behind the movie Jennifer's Body. I have a short video on my channel right now on that. If you guys haven't seen it, it's really interesting. She was literally, they thought they were sacrificing her to Satan to become rich and famous. It's crazy. And yeah, I'll be following Summer and Harmony's cases and letting you guys know anything that happens. Make sure you watch the community page because a lot of times I'll put news out there or share other people's videos. And stay tuned for some really cool tie-dye I'm going to post today. Oh, hey, Marcy. Dawn mentioned the evidence log to CM. No one caught it. Then later the log was shown. Wow. Okay, Pointer Lover, I'll go check them right now. And I had messaged you back yesterday about the shirts, which I'm excited. I went and got all the powder, like, because I'm using powder dye, and I got 2 different shades of pink. I went and I got all that yesterday, and I'm excited. But okay, I will definitely check my emails. Mentioned it to share too. Oh my gosh, Amber, I did not know that. Huh. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.